Good morning and welcome to week 3. By now, you should have completed your submission paper and hopefully submitted it. Make sure you read the lecture for week 3 and all the accompanying material. You need to keep up with the reading in your textbook as well as you begin to consider the construction of test items. But probably most important, it's this week that you'll be administering your informal reading inventory. Of course, you can't do that unless you've secured a youngster and have the permission to test this youngster and share the results. That's very important if you're using a child at your school or another school. So let's take a look at the materials we have that will help you this week. I've attached a section on using running records, and you might think, running records, where did that come from? But running records are actually part of the informal reading inventory. So it's a very short chapter that can help you have a better understanding of what it is we're looking for when we analyze a child's reading. So make sure you take a look at that. I've also included in the lecture area 2 presentations that I think will help you. You have guidelines for what the Flint-Cooter inventory is, and you're going to be administering several portions of this test. You're going to be doing a word list. Of course, you'll start out with the interest inventory, a word list, a silent comprehension, an oral reading comprehension, and a listening comprehension. So I've included a short PowerPoint that will take you through the steps of administering the IRI. I think it's self-explanatory, so I'm not going to go through this with you right here, but I'm certainly available to answer questions on this, and we'll be talking about this when we meet for our online chat. A large part of administering the informal reading inventory is understanding the cueing systems, because this is what you're going to be analyzing. So again, I've included a short PowerPoint that should help you in understanding what the cueing systems are, how we use them, how we identify them. Basically, we are concerned with 3 cueing systems: meaning, syntax, and visual. Meaning is, does the child understand the meaning of the text? They can use, especially at the primary and pre-primer level, pictures and information to help them gather meaning. Syntax, we're looking at grammar and linguistics. Does the sentence make sense in English? If there is a substitution, does the child use the proper part of speech? So maybe they're reading a story about a horse, but they look and they call the horse a pony. Well, there's really good meaning going on there. And the last cue that we're going to look at is visual, also called graphophonic. What does the word look like? Does the student attempt to pronounce that word based on how the word appears? Or do they use a beginning or an ending letter or cluster of letters in order to help them? All of these things are things we want to consider when addressing the informal reading inventory. This is a tough one. I want to wish you good luck and give you my support this week.